Hello everyone, welcome back. This is a game called Turmoil. I really enjoy this game. If you like strategy games and you like the good old outdoors and all the mining and whatnot, it's great. I love it. They added this new weekly challenge opportunity where you can go and just start digging away and see if you can get the highest score among everyone that owns this game. So that is always fun times. Here's the settings, different resolutions, frame rate, you can control the sound, of course. And here's look at all the different languages. If you see your language on there, definitely recommend it. I'm glad that they have as much as they do. Here's all the guys and gals that are in charge of it, and I thank them very much for making this game. So we have a single game where you can just go ahead and just play right away. I've been playing the campaign, so I'm going to show you what I have gotten so far. There's a lot of upgrades already, so if you don't want to see, go ahead and turn it off right now. So what you see down here is all these buildings, and what happens is as you play the game, you will unlock these new different buildings. So the town hall, you can have the mayor's tips there. Stock auction, the land auction is when you go and start playing the actual game part where you start digging for the oil pockets. Here's the bank. You can loan bank, get money out and all that. You'll have to pay it back, but the diamonds too that you may dig up, you can sell it here for a pretty penny. So that's where you get that. You see Daisy up there. She digged one out using a mole. Those awesome diggers. So I'll show you how to get that in a little bit. Purchase a mole upgrade. Here's the factory upgrades with Fred here. So this shows you can upgrade the pipes so that you can pump more oil through. You get the silo and all these different branches, that timer and valve, whatnot. So he's good for all those drilling. And then we have the saloon here. You can click on visitors and see what they have to offer. So tired of low prices, slip me some cash and the price at the Left Incorporated. So Left Incorporated and Right Incorporated are the two businesses that you'll be giving oil to, or your business, so to speak. Will never go below 84 cents next year. So what happens is that it fluctuates. The companies will go back and forth, fluctuating depending on if you're giving them oil, and the more oil you give them, then eventually the value is going to go down. So that's how you have to keep track of both sides. So they're asking for $2,600 up front. I'm doing pretty well here, but I have not done any of those quite yet. I'm just trying to work on upgrading everything first. Here's the workshop here. Edward is upgrading how fast the dowser and the mole will go, how far they go. The cells is how wide of, how do you say that? The mole you'll digs. So it could show a more variety, wider spread there with the cells. If you upgrade that, and I'll show you again how that works. There's also a scanner too, and that's one you have to purchase, I believe, every time if you want to use that in your gameplay for the land that you are going to be drilling to look for those oil pockets and diamonds and all that stuff. The stable, that's where Rainer has the herd, and I got a lot of upgrades already with them. So that's why I only have one there. So yeah, what you do is we're gonna click over here, and Jill is saying the mayor still has town shares to sell. You should see them at the stock auction first. So when you get farther into the game, you're gonna have to check the stocks every time before you actually go out and start digging. So we click on the stock auction here. Selling my shares of town. let's go to the auction. Okay, so press the start button to start the auction for a 4% share this time. So I kind of willing only to spend maybe about 8,000 right now. I'm really trying to upgrade everything else first. So we'll see how much these other guys are gonna stop it before then. So it could be fast. Oh, there you go. Okay. So looks like Joshua got it. Alrighty, that's alright. So as you see, I already have 3% in stock, so not too bad. Alright, let's gather all the tenants together at the auction. The land auction, here we go. So what you see is there's blank spaces there. That's what we have to choose between one of them. You'll see that some have diamonds attached that were found in that land, and the higher the number, the more oil that was found. So the lower, not so much. So what we're going to do is most likely everyone's going to look around these lands over here. So I'm going to click right up here and see if any of them are going to try and outbid me. Looks like they're doing that amongst themselves, and looks like we are set. Awesome, we're done. So I didn't have to get charged too much from that. So now we're going to go ahead and you can check and add any upgrades right now before you go. I think I am good. I just want to go ahead and get the gameplay straight to the gameplay, but the speed there is really good too. So let's get that oil. We're taking $2,000 with us to cover the startup costs. Are you ready to go? So this is what we start out with. So here's the strategy. We got to make sure we don't spend more than that when we first start. So the rig is where it does the drilling. You hire a dowser right here. This guy will go in and scan for those oil pockets. So he has the dowser. Mine is scanning pretty far down because of the upgrades that I have already. I'm going to put a mole over here, so he's $100 as well, and you drag down your cursor to how far you want that mole to dig. That one's going to be a little bit more random, so that one's, chance that we take, but the mole has a wider variety, even though how small you see the little spaces. So I got the rig. Click on that cross, and then you're going to drag it down with your cursor to as far as you're going to guess. I'm not going to go too far. I usually don't go too far the first time, and the farther you go, the more money obviously it's going to charge you. So here, see, I'm glad I didn't go that far. It's right there, so we have to make sure that little circle stays inside the oil pocket. Otherwise, we're going to have to backtrack up again and go at an angle. So here we go, and we're gonna have to go and get our horsemen. See, the oil's going up, 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 and it's not gonna stop until it runs out. So click on the horse up there. It's $150, and now we have to sign a side for it to go to. So it looks like the Left Incorporated is offering more money, so that's what we're gonna go to. And so now our horseman is taking the barrels of oil over there. And see, as you see on the right side, my mole has discovered a little oil pocket there. That is awesome. That's not easily done. So you gotta constantly keep looking at the Left and Right Incorporated, because see how it fluctuates. That is capitalism at its finest. Awesome competition here. If you like that kind of economics and all that, then this is definitely a fun game too, besides the strategy. So you're deciding who you're going to give your business to. So I assigned it to the left as well. Those little turquoise color on the bottom right, those are gas pockets. You don't want to touch those as much as you can, especially if you already have your rig pumping out oil. So I'm just gonna go directly down and try to get to the edge of it so that it doesn't go too far. Otherwise, if you don't make it all the way down, and of course you're gonna have to backtrack or go down a little bit farther, so then it makes an extra joint there. And that'll cost a little more for you. Oh, past one. I don't know if that's a I don't know if that's an oil pocket or gas pocket. See, that's the hard part. You don't really know, especially if you don't see the middle part, because they both look the same on the edge. Yep, and you gotta have some good hand-eye coordination too to keep an eye on those left and right incorporated. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try it just for the heck of it. Oh my gosh, oh, okay. Wow, okay, that was really bad. Oh no, that was a gas pocket. My oil. Great, yay, spillage. Okay, this is only a game. I swear this doesn't go and happen in real life all the time. We have better technology than this, but they have to make it interesting somehow, right? Of course. So, oh well. Gosh, that was my heart. Oh yeah, so the right side is now providing more. Now I got a huge amount of horsemen. Up here, upgrade all of your wagons. That $750 can be a great investment, especially if you got a lot of oil pumping in quickly. And what it does is it expands your wagons. What happens is that if you hover your cursor over on a pipe, see how it has money, that $316 more? And what happens is that it makes the piping thicker so that you can pump out more oil faster. This is great for those big oil pockets. So see there, that one's $82. So it has to do with how big, how much is going on. So I went ahead and clicked on that pipe and see how much thicker it is now. So those horsemen are going to be very busy right when it goes and drills all the way through. I'm going to go ahead and let's see more dowsers and molds. I probably should have done that sooner, but you really want to try and discover the oil pockets as soon as possible without over spending money, if that makes sense. Because see, the time keeps going and the days keep passing by. Oh, we found one. Alrighty, cool. So right there, he'll be waving his hand all back and forth and whistle, get your attention. Oh, yep, awesome, got it. Yeah, that was great. I almost passed that. Well, I'm pretty lucky so far, so see, that's kind of part of the excitement. It's like you don't know if you're gonna pass it or not make it, and it's just, I don't know why, that's just fun to me. So again, if you like that kind of game, gets your heart racing a little bit, but not too much. Alright, so see how these two are really, these, the left and right are going back and forth again. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try a mold, do another digging session here, get another one, just to kind of show you more of what it'll look like. Oh wow, got a little something there. There's a lot of pockets happening here, whether it's gas or oil. Yep, again, see that's the gas pocket right there, that kind of aquamarine color. Oh, there's an oil right there. Awesome. Yeah, it's hard to figure out sometimes when you only get the edge of some of them. You just don't know if it's oil or gas pocket. I would really hate for that gas pocket to just shoot the oil out again. Yep, I think I'm going to go ahead and see. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Usually, sometimes there might be rocks in the way, so that little drill logo right above there can drill right through those rocks. At least you'll save the money if you hit a rock by accident the first time. So if you don't want to go all the way around like all these rock formations and whatnot, then you just click on that drill that's right on top of the oil rig. It'll go right through. Yeah, that really looks like a good old oil pocket. So the scanner, there's a scanner that usually shows how the actual whole area, and it's usually right next to that mole. So that mole button. So what would happen is you just hover that scanner over and you click where you want it to go, and the longer you let it scan, the wider it'll reveal that area underground. But of course, it's going to cost you more money the bigger you make it. So just fair warning on that. Yeah, it looks like there's an oil pocket down there. I'm going to try it. I'm going to go, actually, no, I'm just going to go straight down. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully there's no rock. Oh, I missed one. Go figure, that's funny. See, now I have to go and backtrack on that one. Oh well. At least yep, I made it to the other one, so that's good. So I'm just gonna go backtrack there. Looks like there's a lot of area right there. I'm gonna try and see if I can get any more July. Yeah, I'm gonna try and check for more around there. Just for the heck of it. You never know. Usually a lot of the times the other maps that I've dug, they don't have that many oil pockets. So, but again, you never know. The more you progress into the game, the more it'll just surprise you. They're still going around. Yeah, it looks like an oil pocket there, but I'm just not sure. Kind of wish I bought the scanner. I forgot that you have to pay for it previously, just so I can show you how it works, but it's definitely not too hard to figure out. Each person that's in charge of their whole upgrading building area, yeah, that gets, they explain every time you got a different upgrade for them. Okay, so that buy silo here, you have to actually put it on the ground, not behind the buildings or whatnot. So I try and find a place where I think there might not be any more oil. So I'm going to put it on the left side here. And what happens is that anyone that's not assigned, any of those horsemen that aren't assigned, so say I'm going to take 3 away here. So now they have like just that regular wagon color there. They're going to put it in the silo now, same color as the silo. And what happens is that it's just great for when both left and right have less than $1 that they're willing to give you. So that's when I would get the silo. And so see how they fill it up? And some take away, though, the ones that are assigned a specific, left or right incorporated to go and continue to sell the oil. So as the rigs are pumping out the oil, it's in hopes that you can get all the oil out, still have enough place to put it, and if for some reason it runs out, then they can withdraw from the silo and get the money. I don't think if you, let's see, if the time runs out and you still have oil inside the silo, I don't think you get the money for that, because you have to sell it to a business in order to get the money. So that's just how it rolls. Alright, so we are like, left is going up there. Yep, they're switching gears now. So, yep, I'm gonna switch them all over. Yeah, we're hitting October, so I usually start to slow down, if not stop, with the dowser and the mole, because that's just possibly going to be more money that I'm going to throw out, and I need to get the oil pumped out and into a business hands, so I get paid back for everything, make profit off of that from everything I built. I really like the music too. I don't know if you guys noticed the music, but yeah, it's really nice and relaxed, laid back. It's pretty much the perfect timing for me. So as far as doesn't take too long to make and whatnot. So yeah, there's that upgrade silo right there. Actually, I forgot to tell you about. You can always upgrade if you buy the upgrade before you go and start the land auction. So that's always an option. But yep, that's pretty much it. The waiting game from here. Especially if you don't want to continue on looking around, save a few hundred here and there. I'm not sure if I'm going to get all that oil pumped out of that big pocket there on the left. Sometimes it's really hard, but yeah. Otherwise, it can go in the silo again. Yeah, both sides aren't giving a dollar, so that's when I would usually put in the silo to have it kind of forces them to offer more money, because when you're not giving them your business as a consumer, then they have to either, you know, pretty much offer more money, or they go out of business. So nobody, one that owns a business, wants to ever have to close it, shut it down. So again, that's all the competition for capitalism, and that's what allows products to be cheaper. That was an oil pocket. I knew I should have checked that sooner. Man, this land seems like it has more. They're smaller, but there's more pockets, I think. But it's already December, so there's really not so much, more expenses shouldn't happen. Otherwise, they'll lose more. Especially with that village fine. I don't know how much it's gonna be, so. Yeah, I could increase these pipes, but it's just the pocket is so small. I don't think it would be really worth spending the more money. Yeah, still like a third left of that, and I'm not gonna make that one. I'm usually better at that, but see, again, it's just a fun game. I just enjoy it so much. I like to really think, use my brain that I have. So, here we go. They're revealing it now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No, look at, I missed a pretty decent size one. Oh, and I missed the diamond too. The mole is usually the one to find that. There's a few rocks there. So, yeah, that was definitely not my best. Oh gosh, with this village fine. It was definitely not one of my best digging sessions, so to speak. But here they have different tabs. You can see the profit, you make and all that. The graph, the earnings, spending, all that you made. Again, from the left and right side, how's the pretty average right there, right in the middle, not bad. And then the spending, like how much for each upgrade. And they screenshot it, so I'm definitely not going to keep that screenshot. I've had better days. So, yeah. Again, like before, this one has a lot more small pockets. They're smaller, but they're all distributed throughout, and others have less pockets, but they're bigger. So, I hope you enjoyed this game. It looks like I got the most profit, even with a spillage, so that's awesome. Like and subscribe, and happy gaming!